Yo, what is good, guys? Daniel here, helping you guys get some more wins in your life no matter what's going on in the world. Check it. In this video, I'm going to get very, very real about some things, all right? I'm going to get real about specifically like what it takes to really get a same night lay. Because, listen, girls are open for same night lays, but there has to be some sort of fucking gnarly tension and chemistry in order for it to make it happen. And I'm gonna also talk about like when it comes to like pulling a girl home or just getting a girl like interested enough to like want to text you more. Like, you might not pull her home the same night, but if you got a number, you want her to text you, right? How do you make that happen? And this is very simple, but you're not gonna like the answer, okay? Women, this is the craziest thing. Like, I want you guys to wrap your brain around this. It's so key. When a woman steps outside her door, oh my God, like, okay, you know how some of you guys out there are like scared to like get your like hands dirty? Like, let's say you're Christian, let's say you're religious, or maybe not religious, you just have morals. Like, you don't want to step on anybody's toes. Like some of you are like, I don't want to have sex with a girl that's not like spiritual or some shit, because like it's an exchange of energy, and like I do semen retention, and so like I don't want to like fuck every girl because my energy's pure and theirs aren't because they're hoes. Like, all this weird shit, right? A female, she walks outside her door, and guess what? She might get raped today, and she doesn't have a choice. Some other fucking assholes with really bad energy puts his DNA in her. And here's a little fucking word for the wise for some of you guys out there. Almost every girl's been raped. Almost all of them have been raped. They don't get a choice to be a fucking perfect snowflake like you. They get approached by a guy who's an asshole who literally fucking calls her a bitch when she says she just is busy. They get trauma energy thrown at them 24/7. They get fucking raped, and you fucking little snowflakes piss me off. You do not get to link up with her. You don't get to go on her frequency if you can't bring yourself down a notch of your little snowflake shit. You rationalize why you don't like women, but really you hate yourself, bro. You hate yourself, bro. Stop being such a snowflake. The world gets moved forward when things get messy. Alright? So you need to go have sex with a girl that you might think is below your standards, bro. You're never going to get the girls that you actually want if you don't lower your standards a little bit. Alright? That's number one. Number two, like, you're afraid to die, bro. That girl does not get a choice. Please get this through your fucking heads, guys. That girl does not get a choice whether or not she goes outside today and some dude rapes her and kills her. She doesn't get a choice. You go outside today, no one's gonna rape you, bro. Like, I've only had like one experience where a guy tried to like fucking like rape me or something. Like, he chased me with a knife, and I don't know what his intentions were. But I'm telling you, like, it's very rare that I ever, and you men out there, ever experience that shit. For her, she walks outside that door, she doesn't know what the fuck's going down today. Alright? So first of all, understand that when she's being a bitch. No, she's not being a bitch. You're coming at her wrong, bro. You need more empathy. You need to meet her at the level she's at, and then you need to fully accept her, and then now we can talk about the one night stands. Alright? Now we can talk about pulling girls home on the same night. Because if you don't fear death, like today, like you guys saw me like hanging off the ledge and like putting my legs over. Like, if you don't hesitate, you go up and you're just fully vulnerable and you don't give a fuck what happens. You approach her in front of all her friends and you don't give a fuck if you die. That's step number one. If you also don't give a fuck, like, if you're like a pretty little snowflake and then like you'll have sex with whoever, right? Like, you don't give a fuck. You'll transmute any energy. You're not all weird about like that shit, right? If you're not like all trying to protect yourself and like, I'm a pretty little snowflake, like virgin energy, right? If you got those two things out of the way, all right, you're not afraid to die, and you're not afraid to messy up your energy or pick up some negative vibes. Like, bro, I fucking transmute all negative vibes instantly. But anyways, if you get those out of the way, that's cool, dude. That's cool. Those are the first 2 steps. Those are the first 2 layers. But there's another layer here. And that is, girls only go home with guys when there is an insane amount of chemistry and tension because you put your fucking balls on the line. Do you understand? Now, what do I mean by that, putting your balls on the line? I literally mean that. I literally mean, like, you put yourself out there sexually to the point where, listen, here's a good line that you could say to girls, right? You could say, like, hey, look, I know what you're trying to do. It's not going to work. Like, listen, don't stand too close. Like, nothing can happen here. Your friends are right there. Like, don't, like, I know what you're trying to do to me. Like, I know what you're trying to do. You flip that script on her. That's like baseline, dude. Like, see, what most guys do is they go, oh, you're cute. I like you. Hand on lower back. That's like easy, bro. And that polarizes a girl and isn't as fun because girls like the whole movie. Listen, when in doubt, do that. Listen to me closely on this, guys. If you do nothing else, at least do that. At least put your hand on her lower back. If you don't know what to fucking say, or you're about to leave the set, or you're about to leave this conversation, at least do that before you leave. Okay? At least do that before you leave, please. All right? At least, dude, bare minimum, every time you're with a girl, see her sucking your dick. Look at her, like, with her lips, like, wrapped around your dick, and stop being scared of it. Stop hiding it. Like, yeah, I'm looking at you sucking my dick. Now, if you look at her like that too strong for too long, she'll try to break the tension. So you want to go, like, kind of like, you're, like, on with it, and then you're, like, de-escalating with your voice. Like, you're just being normal and nice with your voice, and you're, like, calm with your voice, right? Or you might go on and off with that look at her. But regardless, you want to do that bare minimum. If you don't know what to say that's clever to fucking escalate, or you don't know how to, like, escalate in, like, a plausible deniability kind of way, like role-playing kind of way, then just at least put your hand on her lower back. At least touch her shoulder. At least put your hand on her lower back. Lower back is man to woman, all right? At least move her with that. At least do that, please, okay? But if you don't do that, the next best thing is to say that thing where it's like, I see how you're looking at me. Like, you need to stop. Like, it's not going to work on me. Like, I have a lot of self-control, honestly. I do. I really do. You can say that. That speeds things up, all right? Then, to make the tension go even more, you can do the fucking handhold thing that I do. You can do that shit, right? And if you guys want an example of that, here, I'll just show you right now. So you say, like, what kind of guys do you normally end up with? Oh, interesting. Yeah, most girls tell me they either end up with, like, a nice guy or, like, a bad boy, you know? But what you really want is, like, the combination, like, a guy who's, like, best of both worlds. Like, here, like watch, let me show you something. So, like, I'm tapping on your fucking hand right now, but you don't really realize that I'm tapping on your hand right now because I'm talking to you. That's what it's like when a guy is fucking aggressive. So you never really get to feel, like, into your body. But if a guy is relaxed with you and, you know, he's still going for what he wants and it's what you want, you start to feel every little sensation. Okay, so that's going to take it up another notch. And then from there, I might say, you know, like, you want to be with a guy who, like, knows how you're feeling, right? Like, he knows in the moment. Like, if you're a little uncomfortable, he might just like start massaging you, right? And you might massage her shoulder. Like, he might just start, like, massaging you, right? Like barely just getting you to relax, right? And you might start massaging her back, right? Just, like, get you to, like, relax, right? And you do some massaging on her back, right? Or he might start massaging your neck, like, just like that. Like, he might just, like, start massaging your neck like that. Like, let go of all those feelings. Like, make sure you let go of everything, right? Yeah. And then when he sees you enter that pleasure state, that's when he starts pulling your hair. Now, there's other things you can do. It's just like you can pull her in and just be like, you can be like, you know, like, you're like used to aggressive guys. I can tell, like, guys that just pull you in like this, pull her in like an aggressive guy. You could say, this is like the easiest way to role play, guys. This is the easiest way to role play. You literally just say, you're used to, I can tell what you're used to. You're used to something like this, or a guy like this. You're used to a guy don't ever do the beta male shit, but you can say lover shit. So you could be like, no, I know, like, I know what you're used to. You're used to a guy like, like he holds you like this, he guides you around like this, you know what I'm saying? He hugs you like this. You can do the fucking alpha nice guy lover, but I would stay on the asshole alpha side. I would pull her in, just like, I know what you're used to. Like, no, I know what you're used to. I can see in your eyes. You're used to getting fucking pulled in by your waist like this. Pull her in, and then if she gets too tense, let her go. Just be like, no, I see you. I already know. Listen, I know your type. Like I always end up with the same type of fucking girl, so I know exactly what the fuck you're used to. What did that just imply? It implied you end up with her type of girl, and then from there it's like, she's all in her head, like all this shit swirling around. Hey, come over here. Let's go to the bar. Grab her hand and lead. And then be the first one to throw the hand down. Be the first. Now, see how you're charging up the interaction? But, dude, if you're afraid to die, you're not going to be doing any of this. If you judge her for fucking, you think she's like some fucking slut girl or some shit. Like, by the way, every girl's a slut, dude. Listen, if you don't like sexually open women, you will get none, because girls have 10 times more sex than you. Even the good ones, even the virgins, they always get more than you do. Even the shy ones get more than you do, bro. Real talk. So if you don't understand that they incarnate as a woman, so to be a sexually superior being, to have lots of sexual experiences, then you don't understand women. You don't understand the genders, bro. You don't understand the genders. You think society brainwashing these girls, trying to get them to not be sluts, is going to make them not be sluts? No, wrong. It's going to make them more sluts, because they resent society for trying to stop them from being their true nature. As a woman, you are a sexual creature. You understand? Why do you think women love to be in harems and shit? Like, they have fantasies of just crazy shit. I don't even want to talk about it, right? Anyways, the point is, you gotta not give a fuck if you die. That's number one. You get that out of the way. You stop judging women. That's out of the way. And then after that, bro, you gotta go sexualize. And sure, you need to know some of the frames. I'm always just framing. Like, I'll open loop a girl, and she goes, tell me. And then I'm like, are you open-minded? She goes, yeah. I don't stop there. I'm like, you seem like the type of girl that, like, goes for what the fuck she wants. Like, you wouldn't care what your friends, like, judged you and shit. All right, yeah, no, I see that. Like, yeah, you seem, like, pretty secure with yourself now, like in your sexuality and shit like that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, you just seem like a dominant female that goes for the fuck she wants. But there's another side of you that's intriguing to me. So you see, I just framed her as, like, this whole shit right here. Like, and then I'll just be like, like I can tell that, like, you used to be shy. You probably, like, weird about sex back in the day, huh? Like, now, but now like, sex is totally cool. It's totally normal. It's actually, like, healthy. Like, you understand. Like, it's totally chill now. Okay, cool. I'm just, like, always framing. I'm always, like, putting out that frame to make sure that she's down with that frame. And I'm not wasting my time. And then, from there, I'm just, like, cold reading her. And I'm just telling her about me. And, like, what I'm into, like, sexually and shit like that, right? And then from there, I'm just showing, like, through role play, like, what type of guy, like, that she should be looking for. But that, if I tell her what type of guy is, like, the best type of guy, that implies that I'm the best type of guy. And at the same time, I'm, like, touching her and shit, right? And, like, pulling her in, like, leading her to the bar. When you lead to the bar, at least grab her hand, bro. Or lower back, guide her. All right? This type of tension, this type of sexualization, this will get you same night lays. Because in these type of frames, right? You're not the type of person to, like, if you wanted a guy, like, if you were attracted and you wanted to, like, keep the night going and it seemed like it was fun and it would have been the next best opportunity, you wouldn't give a fuck what your friends said, right? Yeah, I already know. Yeah, I already know what type of girl you are. You guys see what I'm doing there? You gotta set that frame and then sexualize. Because if the frame is not there when you sexualize, she'll just run back to her friends. But if you set the frame that she says, like, she would, if she was horny, like, she would go with a guy, and then you get her horny, and then you ask her to come with you, She's gonna come with you, bro. Now, you still have to have the beat. You still have to be not afraid to die, and then like you still gotta sexualize, and you still gotta be like, you gotta stop looking at me like that. Like I know what you're doing. Like honestly, honestly, at first I wasn't like so sure about you, right? Like at first I was like, I don't really know like what type of girl this is, right? Like, I didn't know like if she was like shy and shit, right? But then, like, I started to realize, like, what type of girl you fucking are. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I thought you were cute. Like, obviously, I wouldn't have come up to you if I didn't think you were, like, at least cute, right? But I just wasn't sure about you. But now I'm getting the vibe that, like, no, you're, like, open-minded. Like, you're super down as fuck. And, like, you're a sexual girl. And, like, you're down to, like, do some, like, gnarly shit. Like, adventurous shit. I love that. Like, that's so fucking hot. Like, honestly, I shouldn't even, like, say the shit I'm feeling right now. Because, honestly, some shit's better left unsaid. Like, but you know what the fuck you're doing to me. Like, like, I see what you're doing with your fucking eyes and shit. Listen, I got self-control. Like, I got really good self-control. I do. So, what type of guys do you normally end up with? Oh, interesting. You've never, like, have you ever had it where it's both, like, nice guy and asshole? Let me show you something with your hand. So, like, you don't feel me tapping. You feel everything now, right? Like, you need a guy that, like, knows, like, if you're fucking comfortable or not, right? Like, if he even senses that you're in your head just, like, even a fucking little bit, like, he's gonna be like, nope, like, I'm not down, right? Like, you could be like, hey, I'm gonna take off all your clothes right now. Like, for me and you, like, if you said, like, hey, I'm gonna take off all my clothes right now, Daniel, come fuck me. I'd be like, no, like, I need more, right? And then, like, even if it was about to go down and it was, like, on, like, if I even sensed you were in your head just, like, even a little bit, like, I'd probably just, like, massage your shoulder a little bit, massage your back, like, scratch your back like that. Like, probably just, like, I'd probably just start massaging your neck like this. I'd probably just, like, start massaging your neck like this, right? Just make sure you, like, get into the moment, right? Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I even sensed you were in your head just, like, even a little bit, like, here's what I do, watch. Like, you don't even have to say you. You can just be like, you could be like this type of guy, like, if you even sense that you were in your head just a little bit, like, this is what you do. Watch this. I'll show you. He'd be like this. Like, you need a type of guy that knows, like, how to fucking relax you like this. Just, like, get you to relax and, like, go off those feelings. And then when he senses you're in the pleasure state, that's when you can get some hair pulling like that. You feel me, guys? If you feel me, right? You gotta like escalate it like that, and then you gotta be like, oh, stop. Like, I see what you're doing. Like, fuck, I know exactly. Like, you're putting out this vibe, and it's like, I know it probably works on most guys. It works on most guys, huh? Yeah, it does. It works on most guys. I already know this shit works on most guys. But, like, I got a lot of self-control. Just letting you know, like, I got a lot of self-control. Yeah. But I love that you're so fucking open-minded and shit. Like, that's so fucking dope. But, yeah, hey, anyways, I was literally about to head back to get some hard kombucha. Have you ever had some? Oh, shit. You gotta try it. But, it can fuck you up. Like, can you handle your shit when you drink? Nice. Well, listen. I want to get to know you a little bit more. Like, ask you a few more questions. But if it turns out that we're still vibing at that time, like, maybe we can kick it. Yeah. Cool. So tell me, what are some other, like, amazing qualities about you? Let's go for a walk. Do you guys see? Now you pull. But if you're afraid to die, you're not going to sexually escalate. You understand? I'm a cold read her, and then I'm gonna drop hints like I don't know if it's my age or like what I do for work, like with my business and shit, but like these days, like if I don't feel that chemistry and tension with a girl, I'm just like, hey, nice to meet you, like take care, and I'll just like walk away. I'm gonna drop hints like that about my business so that I can tell her about it. And I'm going to tell her, like, yo, I teach guys how to give girls multiple orgasms. I'm going to tell her that if it happens. If not, then it's fine. Like, I'm not going to tell her that. I'm just going to fucking But dude, honestly, I would like. I'm always gonna try to set it up so I can tell a girl that, because it's like when you tell her like like tantra, like semen retention, it's like basically where a guy can last like forever in bed, and like give girls multiple orgasms and shit. But the thing is, that's not what it's about. Like at the end of the day, it is really just about like building your masculine vibe and confidence. Like you think that I'm just like this. I wasn't always like this. You know what I mean? Like I started out like very fucking low and shit. Yeah. But like what type of guys do you normally end up with? Oh, interesting. And then I just go into it. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Like I have all these different like. See, listen. I practice one script, and the script has everything I need in it. And sometimes it'll come out in different places at different times. But it gives me the best chance at fucking taking this girl home with me. And the main thing that I'm adding right now is going and facing my death. Like right now I'm about to go out to billiards. I'm about to go out to the bar right now. But I'm not going to go out to the bar until I go and hang my feet off of like the edge of a building. I'm going to go hang my feet off the edge of a building first. Then I'm going to go to billiards. And on that note, guys, actually, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys are liking the value I'm giving you lately, because I'm coming hard, and I'm going to come harder. And that's what she said. Gang, gang. Done.